even started yet. Good morning and welcome to another. Oh, you know what? I'm not good at this shit. I just can't do it. I can't do it, Chris. I can't. Lee Terrier. Yeah, Lee Terrier, you're golden, bro.
He loves it.
Yeah, can't do it. Just say, let's just crack on. Morning.
Morning, guys. This is Brunch with Marvelous Marv and Laca. What we saying? The magic of the cup yesterday, Marv.
Magic of the cup. Yeah, that's what.
The cup that you poo-pooed. The cup that you've been poo-pooing and Lee's been poo-pooing and Ken Dog been pooing when Arsenal win it.
No. We won it a couple of years ago on penalties against Chelsea, and I was delighted.
Against Chelsea?
Yeah.
Oh, in them horrible
League
finals.
Cup and FA Cup. No,
intriguing. Them two horrible finals.
The magic
horrible.
of the FA Cup, you can't. That brings it back. That should make everybody want to come and win the cup this next season. Because Crystal Palace, I said it in the group yesterday. That guy, what's his name? The manager. What's his name?
Oliver Hansland, what his name is. How do you pronounce his name?
Yeah. Him. Yeah. I remember.
Did you say United? Did you say United?
Yeah.
You said he'd do a jump at United.
I'm telling you, him at the start of the season, 14 Premier League defeats. No, 13 out of a
13. It was
14.
13. Yeah.
Out of a possible 14. This guy was on the way out. I was watching Palace. Nothing was happening there. And they stuck by him. And then his football plan started to take shape. And they ain't looked back since. That guy, Matete. Is it Matete up front?
Matete. Better than Havertz. Come on. Is he not better than Havertz? Is he not better than Havertz, Marv?
Yo, I watched that guy last season, brother. Ain't even this season. He's one of them players. You know when Crystal Palace, I'm not being funny, they always get these strikers in and they come with second-rate reputations. I watched him against Liverpool last season, yeah. I can't remember. I think we just about squeezed past them. And he gave Van Dijk hell, bruv. He gave our back four hell.
Every player does now.
But he never... Good morning, Lee.
Good morning, sir.
Good night out yesterday. Yeah, I'll take it.
It was actually.
He's still drunk. You can tell he's still intoxicated.
He had a great night.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
Oh, you got mute again, Marv.
Marv, your sound's gone. Your sound's gone, Marv. Your sound's gone.
It's your the 8210 packed up.
It's them headphones, mate.
How does this always happen?
It's only to him.
Why? Chris, you got to trust Arteta, bro. You are legit.
No, let's stop that, man. Stop doing that because you sound drunk. You sound drunk now. I can hear it in your voice.
No, I talked to some Arsenal fans yesterday.
No, you didn't talk. Stop saying you spoke to some Arsenal fans. You spoke to Shane.
And Shane said it. He goes, since Havertz been out, how many games have you won?
No. What do you mean? How many games have we won? Havertz was there. You prat. We made the Champions League semi-final without Havertz. What are you on about? We beat Real Madrid without Havertz. What are you on about? Stop changing this narrative, man. It's so dumb and childish and lazy. It's actually lazy. Can you hear this, Marv?
He's gone again.
How can
how can you not trust this manager?
How can you say everyone's saying, but you and everyone at Orange Stag Do were telling me that Havertz is a world-class striker. He's crap.
No, I think he's a good striker.
So if he's a good striker, why did we try to buy another striker then in January?
Well, because he's not a full-out striker.
Because
they know that.
Because he's not good enough. But if he's good enough, if he's a good striker,
Shane showed me some stats yesterday of Havertz.
Answer my question. There's no stats about Havertz. If he's
there is, and you've won 4 games.
No, Lee, that's not because of Havertz.
Since January.
No, we beat Real Madrid. So what? Beating Real Madrid in that time doesn't count.
No, that counts, but I'm saying that in the league.
But that was without Havertz.
Well, Shane gave me some good stats yesterday.
What are the stats?
You won 4 games, you've drawn 7, you lost 4 as well.
And that's because of Havertz?
No, because you haven't got a striker, and Havertz would have scored.
In what games would he have scored?
I don't know. I'll have to look at the games and tell you if you did.
How many goals did he have by January in the league? Marv, we still can't hear you. Marv, we still can't hear you. Marv, we can't hear you still. You got to sort it out, mate.
Does it happen?
But answer me this, Lee. How many goals did he get before he got injured?
I don't know. Tell me the stats.
No, you know the stats. You got all the stats, mate.
No, but I'm saying
nine goals. Nine
that's
goals.
decent. That's decent.
That's decent, yeah. So
By January, by January.
So Arsenal by January that was decent, yeah. When Mo Salah had 19, Erling Haaland had 17.
Then how many did he get overall? He's got 28. That's what he's got. So he had it all at the beginning.
So he's only got 28.
Well, no, I'm saying he's only got 28.
Havertz has got 9.
But what I'm saying is that he had 19 by Christmas. He's only scored 9.
I'll give you another stat. In 11 games, Mikel Merino's got 7 goals. That's more than Havertz got over 18.
Yeah, and you were cussing Mourinho.
Yeah, as what? As a midfielder?
Well, he scored though.
As a striker. As a striker.
Yeah. Mate, you got to trust the process,
he's got a better goal to game ratio.
How can every other manager?
Answer the question.
Yeah.
He's got a better goal to games ratio than Havertz, and you're telling me that we missed Havertz. How's that possible?
Because you still missed a guy who's there to be a striker.
But we've got a striker he's got more goals to games than Kai Havertz.
Yeah, in a ratio. No, but he's not natural.
Neither is Havertz, as you said.
No, I said he's not the out-and-out goal scorer, but he's more.
We didn't buy him as a striker, though. But we didn't buy him as.
No, I know, but he's more in that line to score.
We bought a midfielder.
Yeah.
We bought a midfielder who's more in line to score than another.
So why? How come every Arsenal fan says mad to get rid of Arteta, and you're the only one who says no, get rid of him?
Every Arsenal fan said we should get rid of Wenger. I was the only one that said we shouldn't. So what now?
Well, I don't think it was that you should have got Wenger.
What now?
Wenger.
What now?
What, you still have Wenger now?
What now? No, I wouldn't have Wenger. He's too old. But what now?
Well, there you go. That's why people.
No, Lee. No. That's not their fault. In 2014, they wanted Wenger out. He left in 2000.
Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong.
So from 2014 to 2018, it was a Wenger out campaign for 4 years. We finished in the top 4 in that time. Twice, and twice out of it.
Yeah.
We won 2 FA Cups in that time and finished in the top 4, and it wasn't good enough. And all the top Arsenal fans, Lee, that you speak to, were saying Wenger's got to go. He's no good. He's rubbish.
Yeah, but you're jumping the gun. Who's going to come in, Chris?
Answer my questions. Don't.
You answer my question. You answer my question.
No. I've asked you questions, so you answer my question with another answer.
All right, you tell me. What's the question? What's the question? Right, you tell me. What is the question?
I'll give you a question.
Ask it again, sorry.
Ask you again. So, Lee, those same Arsenal fans that you're talking to, from 2014 to 2018, we won 2 FA Cups and finished in the top 4. We finished out of the top 4 twice in that period. These same Arsenal fans that you speak to say Wenger had to leave.
Because he was old, they said.
No, they said he was finished from 2014, not from 2018, Lee, from 2014.
Gunga didn't say in 2014, did he?
From 2004, Gunga said he needs to stop experimenting, which is code word for.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Which is code word for he needs to go.
No, that's not code word.
You know, I know
You're reading into it too much.
No, I'm not reading into it, Lee. These are people I know. I've known these people for 30 years. I said to Gunga this year, Arteta needs to stop experimenting. Gunga says you want him out. You need to stop using those words.
All right. Well, I think you need to trust the process more, mate. 1 more year. It's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And then you'll be going the loudest.
We're all right now. No, we're all right now, Lee. Don't you get it? We're all right now.
So you want to change it?
Yeah.
Mad. You're absolutely mad, bro.
What's mad?
You don't even know who they'd get in.
I didn't know who they were getting after Wenger. So what's your point?
So what's your point? Like, why would you get rid of someone?
What's your point? What's your point?
What's
your point? No. What's your point?
Why? Okay, so if you got rid of...
question. What's your point? What's your point?
So ask my question now.
No. Again, don't answer my question with another question. Answer my answer, then give me a question.
All right. So ask the question again.
You said, who are we going to get? I said to you, who was we going to get after Wenger? A manager that had done 3 league titles, unbeaten.
Unai Emery.
Who? No.
Unai Emery.
No, you didn't know Unai Emery. You didn't know we was going to get.
No, I didn't know. But you know this.
Was he
to find a manager is not easy, bro.
Exactly. But Lee,
so if you sack him now, you got two. You got a month.
It's not easy for me and you. It's easy for them. These men have got scouts.
It's not easy for them, bro. It's not easy for them.
You see Glasner. You see what Glasner just done yesterday. A top manager. Won an FA Cup.
Yeah. And what big team took a punt on him? Palace is the one.
Did anyone know who Arne Slot was apart from Spurs? No. But they still managed to replace Jurgen Klopp. You're trying to tell me it's harder to replace Mikel Arteta than it is to replace Jurgen Klopp? Because that's what you're basically saying.
No, I'm saying is, if you got rid of him now, it's very tough to get it right and get the team going within a 2-month window.
Liverpool get it right.
Yeah, but they knew he was leaving in January, bro.
So if we knew Arteta was leaving in January,
long time.
We knew
that's not
Arteta.
happening.
Hold on a second. You just said it's wrong to get. You just told me it's wrong to get rid of Arteta, but it wasn't wrong to get rid of Klopp.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I said Klopp announced to the board that he was leaving in November. So they had how long? So, if Arteta was fired or he left
Jordan.
today,
Jordan, he's moving like a
no.
He has this kind of tendencies. This guy never has accountability. It's like I've just given an example. You can't even back out of it. But instead of just saying, you know what, yeah, you're right, I'm chatting shit. He's decided to go around the block and try to say, yeah, it's a bit different because no, it's not different, bruv.
All right, so sack Arteta today, and you got 3 weeks to get a manager and get the team ready.
Sack Arteta in January. Say we're going to get rid of Arteta from January. Then what? You're still going to say, "Oh, you're mad for doing it. It's hard to replace."
No, I wouldn't have said that.
No, mate.
My point is, if you was to get rid of him now, you've got to get it so right quickly. That's a tough job.
No, you have to get it right regardless.
But if you've got 8 months, that's fine. You've got a process.
Their greatest ever manager, yeah. We knew from March that our greatest manager was leaving the club. So from March,
and you got Emery.
They went and got Unai Emery, who's a better manager than Mikel Arteta because he's got experience. He's got 15 years of experience behind him and won 6 trophies. Mikel Arteta came into Arsenal FC. We're not talking about Spurs. We're not talking about Leeds. We're not talking about Leicester or Aston Villa. He come to the 3rd biggest club in the country.
And he took him up.
Taken over.
He took him up.
No, he hasn't taken us. Where's he taken us up? How has he taken us up from
second? Second 3 years in a row.
Oh, he's taken us from second to second.
You were out of the top 4, bruv, when he came in.
So what? For 2 years, he was out of the top 4. For 2 years.
So he's took you up. When was the last time you?
Lee. For 20 years, Arsenal were in.
Mate, you're harsh. You're harsh.
This is what I'm saying. For 20 years, we was top. We was top 4 for 20 years. We finished second 5 times in that time, yeah? And we won trophies in that time. When Unai Emery took over, he took us 5th, took 1 point off 4th. When Mikel Arteta took over Arsenal, we were 4 points off 4th. 4 points.
And now you're second.
No, we didn't finish second that season. We finished.
No, you came 8th.
We finished 8th.
Yeah. And now where are you?
Listen, from being 4 points off, we finished 8th. The season after that, where did we finish?
5th.
8th.
Oh, 8th.
So we finished 8th 2 years in a row, yeah?
And then came second.
Listen to me. No, again, that's 2 years now, yeah? That's 2 years.
Right.
The 3rd year, you said to me on Football Thicko, because it's documented, Arsenal won't have a better chance of finishing top 4, and it's never going to happen.
I was wrong.
We finished 5th that year, so you've got it wrong.
I was wrong.
I was wrong. In the last 2 minutes, you've got 3 things wrong every time you opened your mouth.
Well, no, that's a long time ago.
No, we're talking this last 3 minutes that we've been speaking. Everything I've said, you've intervened 3 times, and everything that's come out of has been wrong. Yeah, because you said
carry on.
You said we finished 5th, we finished 8th. Then you said we finished 2nd, we finished 5th. You know what I mean?
All right, sorry, I've got a year wrong.
These are incorrect facts. What you're saying is incorrect. So we finished.
But now
we finished 5th. We finished 5th. You said we wouldn't have a better chance. You said
I was wrong.
We wouldn't have a better chance. So you was wrong again. We ended up finishing second.
It happens.
We ended up finishing second again on this podcast. On this very podcast, you called Arsenal bottle jobs. The season after that, that was banter.
That's the banter.
Here we go, banter. No, we're not doing that. You have to be accountable for the words that come out your mouth.
All right, so I'm gonna have to. I'll have to label now when it's banter and it's true.
You call me the M word on here being banterous. It's not going to run amongst
the people, is it?
It's not going to run amongst the people. That's what I thought. That's called checkmate, brother. That's called checkmate.
No.
Now we finished second again after you called us a bottle job. Yeah.
You're saying sack Arteta. You don't even know who to come in.
Hold on. Again, you're not making sense. Again, you're using it as a clutch.
You're not making sense.
No, you're using it as a clutch. You don't know who to bring in. I didn't know who to bring in after Wenger. I didn't know who to bring in after Jurgen Klopp. They've done it, Lee. These things, they get done.
All right, so it's that easy then. It's that
everything
easy.
Everything you said has been incorrect on this podcast today. You're trying to tell me that Kai Havertz is a good striker, but yet in the same breath, you're trying to use the lack of striker as a crutch to fall on Arteta with. It doesn't make sense. Like, these are contradictions, bro.
No, I'm saying,
smart man. How can you be a smart man but yet talk dumb?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Hold on. I said, if Havertz is there, it's better for the team because he can finish.
No, he can't.
Do need a number 9.
How can he finish? If I've just told you that Mikel Merino has a better games to goal ratio than Kai Havertz.
These
Clees,
ratios.
he took them backwards first. Arteta was 8th. Thank you, Jordan. Like, how hard is it to grasp and just say these words instead of doing this?
Yeah. Is he still there, Jordan? Is he still there, Jordan?
What did Pochettino win for Spurs, Lee?
Nothing.
And what did I say about you lot?
I don't know what you said. What did you say?
Cuss you lot and call you bridesmaids and cuss you lot non-stop.
And then you said on the podcast you wanted Pochettino as your manager.
Lee, because that's how bad Mikel Arteta was doing, bruv.
And then he won the cup.
Don't you get it?
Then he won the cup.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He finished 8th. That was the season before. Don't you get? I don't understand what you're doing here. You're trying to remix all the stories. Zero accountability.
No.
I'm so happy things are documented because you know what? When we're all in the group, for some reason people think you're smart and they all agree with you. But you're one of the dumbest people I've met in the group. When it comes
what have I said that's wrong? What have I said that's wrong?
I've just given you a bunch of things that you said that was wrong. You're trying to tell me
bro.
You said Havertz is a good striker, but yet the ball didn't back Mikel Arteta and buy a striker in January because he wanted one. So which one is it, Lee? Is he a good striker?
Right, no, you're not listening because you're butting in.
Is he a good striker or not?
Out of your team, yeah. I'm saying what you've got available.
So why do we need a new? He was available when we needed a new striker, bro. He wasn't injured.
They couldn't find the right player.
He wasn't. Lee, you're trying to tell me Sesko. If we buy Sesko this summer, because that's who Mikel Arteta wants is Sesko. So why on earth did we put in a 40 million pound bid for Ollie Watkins if it's Sesko that he wanted?
He liked Watkins as well, I guess.
But he wanted Sesko last summer and we couldn't get him.
Because he felt that probably Watkins had the attributes that would be good for the team.
I love watching a man squirm and
I'm not squirming though.
Pedal. I love it. I love it.
Listen,
I love it. He has basically he's basically written his wrong. Basically, thank you, Jordan. So now we're
where's Marv? Big up, Clees. Thanks, Nat. Thank you, Nat. No. Thank you, Nat. Nat knows.
Lee, another one.
All right. Everyone's wrong. Everyone's wrong, but Chris is right.
Yeah, but everyone's right and Chris is wrong. Yeah, it works both ways, you prat. But I'm only going to be vindicated in 5 months' time again because I only seem to be getting vindicated on Football Thicko lately. Everything I say comes to fruition. Everything I say comes to fruition.
Well, what did you say?
I told you getting rid of Jose was a mistake. I told you Big Andrew's crap. You told me he was good. I told you Kai Havertz was good.
He's stubborn though.
He was good, but he's stubborn. No, he's just not good, period.
All right, fair. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's not good. He's got to a European final. But he's stubborn.
This is a troll account, yeah? Sam Smith now is an
Have a shame, look. So that's two. That's two.
You idiot. He's a troll account, you fool.
Yeah, everyone's wrong.
Are you crazy? Do you know how dumb you look?
Me? Look at what's on your chat. Look at this chat here.
Bruv. That's a troll account. He's been on here for the last 3 weeks trolling, you idiot. And you're like, look how stupid you look. You feel vindicated by a troll account.
Gunga, boys in the team. I met a guy yesterday. I said, "Have Arteta in and out." He goes, "What stupid questions to ask me?" I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, "My mate is saying Arteta out. He's a stupid one."
Yeah. But that's when it's like instead of you backing me and thinking, "Oh, you know what, Chris is right," you just want to do banter with me.
No, this is not banter.
Yes, it is because in 5 months' time, I'm vindicated. You're gonna say to me, "Oh yeah, you was right." I was.
How do you know you're gonna be vindicated, bro? And if he wins, what are you gonna say? Because you're happy when they beat Real Madrid. You're happy when they beat Real Madrid.
£200 now. We do not win.
No, I'm not betting. I'm not betting.
No, but you're confident. Do it.
Because I'm not. I don't know that much about it.
Now you don't know that much about it, but you've spoken to me for the last 18 minutes about it.
I mean, the ins and outs for £200 bets. Chris, you need to appreciate Havertz more. Without him, there we go. I don't even have to say anything.
Lee, who said it again?
Oh, troll account.
We're at the troll account now.
You're very yeah. That's not troll, bro. How's that a troll? How's that a troll?
Is that not a troll? Is that not a troll?
Well, if he's taking a piss here, that's up to you. But the last things, I think he was right.
So everything else he said prior to that is correct, but the one you don't agree with is not. Like you're dumb, man. You're dumb.
Where's Marv? No,
I'm locking off. I can't. You know what? You lock off. I'm locking you off. I ain't talking to this guy. I ain't talking. What am I talking to someone that I've got another troll on for? What have I got another troll on for? Crazy. Lee, Arteta, listen to this. Had so many wrongs, it's mad. I'm not, you're in the background still, so you can watch this, Lee. He has gotten away with it because the league quality is washed. And Lee, now, listen, Jordan, Lee just is doing this, fobbing off your last thing about quality being washed. But yet, he said this season, he said last season.
One person, you play this one.
Listen, Jordan. Jordan's a Man United fan, yeah? He's a Man United fan.
Two people say the other thing.
This season, Lee said, yeah, it's documented. Lee said this season that the league quality is bad. He also said last season the league quality is bad. When you say it, Jordan, he does this. I let him have his piece.
One person says something, you say it. Two people, you disregard it. How? Oh, they're trolls.
No,
they're trolls.
One troll account, you idiot. You don't agree.
I'm getting that stat. I'm going to get that stat. I'm going to get that stat.
Now, but you agree with everything he says apart from this last comment here.
I'm going to get.
Hold
on. Where's that? Hold on. I'll be back. 2 seconds.
Is Havertz world class? Arteta and Havertz will prove you wrong next season. Man brought Gabriel Jesus as a striker, even though he was never a 25 league goal striker. Zinchenko, second fiddle at City. Wano's original at CM. Havertz to play Xhaka like, come on! Thank you, Jordan. I'm not a troll. I've been Arsenal. What's it? Fancy. No, bruv. You are a troll account, bruv. He bought Trossard for no. Thank you, Jordan. Like, we was going for Mudryk, and instead of we couldn't get our first choice Mudryk, we go and get Trossard, who's meant to be a stopgap backup. Oh my god. I've been supporting since Uber and Laca days. Nah, bruv, you're a troll account. Just because I'm a new fan doesn't mean you're a troll, bruv. You're not an Arsenal fan. You said something the other day I was sure it was about Wenger. There's no way you're an Arsenal fan. And the fact that you've been supporting since 2019 and you think what you've seen is good. You think Havertz is good, bruv. How can you be supporting since 2019? How old are you, bruv? Innit? But I'm getting trolled about my own team. And they're trying to praise my team, but they're praising the wrong things. It doesn't make sense to Hub. Him and Marv are always on to man. That's why. Thank you. And then when I disprove them and come with the vindication, Havertz won a UCL. Bruv, Kai Havertz is rubbish. He's rubbish. Pure and simple. He's in the bracket of Rasmus Højlund. Okay, I admit, not really an Arsenal fan, but more of an Arteta fan.
I'm a superhero. Ask Miss Rabbit. You do all the important jobs. Yes, I have just cleaned the toilets, but you'll find them down the corridor on your left. Thank you.
I'm just sending this to my phone so I can put it in the WhatsApp group. Again, vindication! And it hasn't had to take months. It's taken 5 minutes. It's taken 5 minutes to be vindicated. Jesus Christ. Jesus. So, bruv, who was you supporting before Arsenal? Who did you support before Arsenal, Sam? In it, Jordan. Who says Arteta fan? Blood. He was shite. Facts. He is not even. That's the maddest thing, but he's not even a club legend like that. When Patrick Vieira and him were both, well, I put Patrick Vieira in the running. When I said Vieira over Arteta, when they were both like, you know, I've got Arsenal fans saying no to Patrick Vieira because he hasn't got experience, but yet Mikel Arteta, who has 0 experience as a manager, had more experience than a man that had managed 20 games. What? A club legend. He's a Spurs fan. What do you expect? There's no alliance in football. There's no allies in football. LOL. Look at United. Everyone hates his fact. No one hates United, bro. The trophies are coming. You should just... Bruv, it's 6 years. Man said patient. You're patient for free. My local team is Colchester, but these... You know what? I'm going to give it you. I'm going to give it you, Sam, because you support your local. You support your local. But you're not Arsenal through and through like that. As you said, you're an Arteta fan. So the testing times will be when Arteta leaves. If you stay with us. And if you stay with us, then, only then, will you become something honorary. Nasri was more influential than that. But the way he left on a rat thing, so he will never get the love. But facts. Fans in the Emirates. Yes, I know that, bruv. No, that's not all you have to say. The fans at the Emirates hated Wenger. Don't you get it? Our greatest ever manager that kept us afloat for 10 years after we built a brand new stadium. This stadium that we've got now that you lot call the Emirates, that you love so much. If it wasn't for that manager not winning trophies and sacrificing sending a top player every year to keep the bloody lights on, who you man call crap, nah, we ain't doing this. I've never supported Arteta through thick and thin, bro. I've been supporting Arteta, bruv. You support Colchester, bruv. It's easy to support Arteta through thick and thin. Nah, these man been scraps at the Emirates over Arteta. There's been bare scraps at the Emirates over Arteta. Trust me, there's been bare scraps. Mate, more so at the beginning. Not so much now, but at the beginning. Now everyone eats his ass. And I'll tell you why they eat his ass, because he looks good. That's it. He looks decent. And people love that. That's it. That's what they care about. That's what they care about. Mikel Arteta's got a lot of work to do. A lot of fucking work if he wants to win that league. And I'm telling you now, as it stands, we are not winning no league. Even with our summer signings, we are not winning that league. So a lot needs to be done on the trading ground for sure. Trust me. Arsenal fans are cooked. This is Tet's first ever job and finish the whole and finesse the whole Arsenal hierarchy and fans. It's true. First job, man. We're cooked, bruv. It's true. Even now, no, I'll give it him now. I don't know about their scraps now, but I don't know. I'm scrapping, so yeah, it might be. When you heard the boos in recent times, can't believe I let these man rattle me like that. Anyway, I'm off ski. I've got to change the title on this. These man rattled me. It's gonna make breakfast. I'll be back on later, guys. This is why I don't do shows after games, straight after games, because, you know, you'd be making mad accusations.